there are a couple of things that's going to be required. Number one, you have to have a partner and or customer that is willing to go through some painful steps with you and provide you truthful feedback. So whatever that looks like, you could have that could be a group of people, it could be one big customer. It needs to be someone that is paying you for your solution, but is willing to go through the pains of that alpha slash beta mode. That's the only way that if you're focused, you're going to get better because it's in real application. Look, talking about smart people and creative people, they're not more creative or have a higher intellect than a large group of people who are smart and creative.
Mhm.
So if you're just sitting there debating those ideas with your head developer or your head of product, and you decide, no, 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 this is all we're going to do. We're going to focus, focus, focus. There has to be a time in which you are comfortable bringing somebody in that's from the outside that is using it in live scenarios, whatever that looks like, and is willing to tell you the truth and is willing to go through some painful things with you, not use it and then dump it, but use it and say, switch this, then do this. So that's number one. You have to be of that mindset. The other thing is we talk about being committed to your idea, but don't die on the full details of that idea. What I mean by that is if you find that something is not quite working that way, there's different ways to go about something, then still remain true to your vision, still remain true to your idea. You have to have a little bit of flex in that steel, if you will, just a little bit, enough give to say, okay, that isn't the right way to do it. Maybe I need to change. And the faster someone could do that, the more success they'll have down the line. You know, we always talk about fail fast. Well, in that whole fail fast, you have to be willing to fail and then recognize that it is a fail and move on. Not try to say, no, 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 it was a success. We just got to keep doing it over and over and over and over. No. So like whatever it was, then move along. That mentality to I need to have a partner with me, a partner that's going to be honest and true and actually use it in that space. And then the idea of failing fast. And the other thing that I would say is don't be over influenced, though. And this kind of goes against the first point, but okay, take it with a grain of salt. Don't be over influenced by one or two things. Sometimes companies, small companies especially, can be bullied around and they can lose sight of their vision and lose sight of their idea because now they're custom building something because they're custom building only for one. So when I said in that test scenario, when I said you have to have a partner willing to do it, you could have a group there. But if you're going to have a group, make them diverse. You know, different industries, different type of individuals, different maturity levels within that, different use cases, if you will, but all along that same idea. Because in that third space, if you're finding yourself designing just for one type, one person, what you're doing is you're doing custom software, and you're going to struggle mightily when it comes time to go to a larger audience, and you'll be frustrated, it's really demoralizing as well for your development team, for your sales folks, etc. So that's what I would suggest is you're building from the beginning and you're starting your technology, find those three things and make them an absolute requirement for your team. That's going to happen. And it sounds easy. It's not.